Good afternoon, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, and the spring graduating class of 2018. Thank you all for coming on this exciting day. My name is Tina Magnussen, and I am an associate's degree nursing graduate, or I will be in a few minutes. I was extremely honored to be asked to speak at graduation, mostly because I never thought I would make it this far. To be honest, the last 5 semesters of my life have been the most challenging thing that I have ever done. And I have been through the police academy and the fire academy. I was born and raised in Ohio and moved to South Carolina before my senior year of high school, arguably the worst time for any young person to make that transition. So as you can imagine, I was not very happy about pretty much anything, especially school. And I had no plans to continue on with my education. After my high school graduation, I worked in a variety of jobs, and I realized that I was a quick learner. So I usually advanced pretty quickly, but I still wasn't satisfied with where I was headed. When you're young, people always ask you, what do you want to be when you grow up? I never really knew the answer to that question. I've always known I wanted to help people, I just wasn't sure how. In high school and as teenagers, we never want to be anything like our parents. And my mom is a nurse. So I already knew I did not want to be a nurse. So I tried helping people in other ways. I tried firefighting as a volunteer in my community. Then I worked in law enforcement. And on 2 fateful consecutive nights, I got to help deliver 2 babies. And my desire for helping people only intensified. Not long after, my journey to Piedmont Technical College began. And I have to say, I am proud to be a PTC graduate. And today, nothing makes me prouder than to say, I am a nurse, just like my mom. The nursing program has challenged me along the way, particularly from an academic standpoint. But an overwhelming positive for me has been my involvement in student life here at Piedmont Tech. During my time in the program, I have served as president of the Student Nurses Association. I was an officer in Lambda Chi Nu, the Honor Society for Associate's Degree Nursing students. I was a class representative, and I was selected as a student member of the college's QEP development team. And yes, Dr. Brooks, I know that QEP stands for Quality Enhancement Plan. I can remember back in 2nd semester, my class and I were trying to decide what type of message we wanted for our class shirts. Believe me, with 30 different personalities, that wasn't easy. We finally decided upon, I gave up mine to learn how to save yours, which is true. We have given up so much during our time here. But it was worth it. In retrospect, though, we should have chosen the saying earned, not given, for our shirts. Every graduate in this room today, not just the nursing graduates, has earned their degree. And who do we have to thank for it? It's all of you in attendance today. Husbands, wives, moms, dads, grandparents, children, faculty, staff, and all of our instructors. Without you encouraging us and dealing with our many meltdowns, we would not be here today walking proudly across this stage. It hasn't been easy, not in the slightest. It hasn't been easy on us as graduates or you as our supporters. Nursing students aren't easy to love, and I'm sure the other programs are the same way. We all get stressed out, irritable, and rude the night before a test. Well, maybe the entire week before a test. And let's face it, this is college, so there's a test every week. And who has had to put up with us? You do, and you have. So for the entire duration of our college career, you have been there, dealt with us, and encouraged us, even when we have not been the best spouse, parent, child, or friend. So thank you. Thank you for being you and loving us unconditionally. Fellow classmates, instructors, families, and friends, we are all here for one reason: to celebrate and acknowledge that one journey is ending just as another is about to begin. It seems unimaginable to me that just a short time ago, these people in this room with me were strangers. We have been through so much these past semesters, and a lot of us have formed close friendships. We have learned so much over these past 2 years. Some of the things that we nursing students have learned are that the ABCs are not just the starting letters of the alphabet, but there's something more important: airway, breathing, circulation. In obstetrics, we learned that station is not just the place where a train goes to drop off its passengers, or that engagement is not just when that special person proposes. Perhaps the most important thing we learned this year is about compassion. This is one of the values of utmost importance when being a healthcare professional. We must have compassion for our patients. We, as healthcare professionals, will make an impact in the lives of the people in our community every single day. We need to realize that we are the voice of the voiceless and the advocates for those who cannot advocate for themselves. We are the helping hands of the people in our community, and we should realize that even by helping one person, we are making a difference, and we are making the world a better place, one patient at a time. Some of us may enter our career field immediately, and some of us may be continuing on with our education. But we all share one thing in common. Today, we are graduates, and we all have made it. I wish each one of you a bright and successful future. For me personally, I plan to enter an RN to MSN program in the fall and hope to work at self-regional in the ICU very soon. In closing, I would like to read a poem that I have recently become acquainted with. It is focused around the healthcare field. However, I hope that all of the graduates today can find it relevant to whatever career field you enter. It is called Hearts of Gold by Sherry York. There are times in our lives when we sit down and wonder where our lives will lead us. Sometimes we get so caught up in our jobs that we forget what we truly represent. We get frustrated, aggravated, pushed to the limits, and so mentally tired that we feel, what is the use in being a nurse? But then, someone gives us a weak smile or holds our hand, and they may say, "Thank you, you are so special." Then we feel the warmth growing in our hearts. All the bad feelings disappear, and they are replaced by the core values we present: human dignity, compassion, dedication, integrity, stewardship, leadership, and excellence. So, when the bad feelings begin to show, take the time to say this prayer: Lord, help me to bring comfort where there is pain, courage where there is despair, acceptance when the end is near, and a touch that is gentle with tenderness, patience, and love. And always remember, all healthcare professionals are truly blessed. For you see, God gave us hearts of gold. Thank you, God bless, and congratulations, class of 2018.